Om Shanti. And today's topic is hope, the propeller. Basically, it's hope, which is deriving energy inside, which makes us to lit the candle of a good feeling that we will proceed further. It is that energy which makes us to lit other candles. There is a very beautiful story about candles for hope. So let us see the story first, and then we'll proceed in this program.
In a room, there were 4 candles burning. The ambience was so soft, you could hear them talking. The first candle said, "I am peace. The world is full of anger and fighting, and nobody wants to keep me lit. I believe I will go out." Slowly it cried, and went off. The second candle said, "I am faith. Most of all, I am no longer indispensable. People no longer have faith. So it does not make any sense that I stay lit any longer." When it finished talking, a breeze softly blew on it, putting it out. Sadly, the third candle spoke in its turn. "I am love. I have not gotten the strength to stay lit. People put me aside, and don't understand my importance. They even forget to love those who are nearest to them. All they have is hatred and revenge for each other." Waiting no longer, it goes out. Suddenly, a child entered the room, and saw 3 candles not burning. He asked, "Why are you not burning? You are supposed to stay lit till the end." The child began to cry. Then the 4th candle said, "Don't be afraid, while I am still burning, we can relight the other candles in this dark world. I am hope." With shining eyes, the child took the candle of hope, and lit the other candles. When everything looks bad, and there is darkness all around, never give up hope. The flame of hope has the power to light up faith, peace, and love.
This was a beautiful story. It so happens that when everything around goes dark, when we feel like it is all wrong going in my life, when we feel lonely, when we feel alone, when we feel left out, when we feel inferior, when we feel aside, when we feel that everything is ruined, that moment, just keep that hope lit. Hope is that energy which you create inside with your own positivity. Hope is not daydreaming. Of course, hope is a type of dreaming, but it is not daydreaming. It is not baseless. Hope is one positive thought for better future. That positive thought which gives you energy to work upon, which gives you energy to start ahead, to take your first step towards your success. Hope is that beautiful feeling where we actually start my future. So anywhere when you feel like all has gone, nothing is left, then carry this nothing with you and hope I'll get something. It so happened when I lose hope, even if I have everything in my life, it's of no use. And that is why the whole medical science is working on hope. Although the whole medical science is very much aware that that they cannot make a person ever lived or ever healthy, or the person immortal. They cannot. But then also, the whole medical science, not from now, it from beginning, it is working to make man healthier and healthier, working to fight with diseases. First time when they start making experiments to fight with some disease, it's not easy. They actually put their heart and soul in that. And then also they find people are dying. Even staying among dying people, they keep a hope that we'll do something for mankind. Hope to develop, hope to proceed further, hope to grow, hope for my positive future. Gives a type of energy to human to actually think out of box, to make impossible possible. Just 4 years back, the time when we started this program, Reconnect, that time the whole world was under pandemic, and we never thought that life will become normal again or not. We were not aware that again we will be able to move normally or not. We'll collect together, we'll meet each other, or how we are going to proceed. We were not aware with that. But there was a hope inside. People were dying like dry leaves, and we had news, and even almost in every family, in every neighborhood, we saw people dying. And then also, people had a hope we will fight against that. And our scientists, our doctors, engineers, they were working continuously to fight the situation. Every person at their level, they were working that to break the chain of infection. We locked our doors and we were there inside our houses, doing nothing, just sitting. And we were waiting to break the chain. At least I should not transfer this infection to someone else. So that is why everybody was cautious about it. More than the fear of death, it was a fear. It was a fear that I don't want to spread this infection all around. So in that scenario, it was the time when we hoped. We use that energy to do something best for us, for everyone. And see the result now. At least if we're not able to go outside, we were connecting with each other online. We didn't that hope to revive again never made us to go in depression. That hope helps us to find a new way of connectivity. That hope to keep ourselves good and fit. The hope to live makes us cross that pandemic period. At the time to time in our life, it looks like everything going wrong around me. And it looks like, now, I cannot handle this anymore. It so happened like I am at the verge of everything is gone. I'm at the verge of destruction. So in that scenario, it is good to lit the candle of hope, which will help you to lit the candle of love, maybe self-love. So hope for good And this is called, in another word, it is optimism. Even if you are at the verge of death, then also think what best I can do. In Reconnect Hindi session, even actually, I think some previous week only, we were talking about some, okay, I'm sorry. In coming sessions, we are going to talk about how a person is not leaving a hope. And that is why at the time of death also, that person is trying to do one right step, taking one right step further. So basically, hope for betterment. The hope comes from a deep desire to proceed further. Hope is not a full stop. Hope is to go ahead. In Brahmakumaris, there is a very beautiful concept of full stop. We generally say, apply full stop to this subject. Don't think much. Apply full stop. That's very true. That's very good. Truly, it is good that applying full stop. But not for hope, not for the desire to be better, not for my efforts. So do not put a full stop to your efforts. Although I am doing something, I hope for my best. I give my best. And let's see how the big drama reveals itself. At the worst of situation, never give up on hope. And how we give up on hope, the first thing we do, we start speaking. Your speech is the first thing you listen. And when you speak, actually, that time you reinforce that negativity. Most of the time, we casually say, look, I don't think I can do this. I don't think situation is going to get better any further. And we generally say, this person is not going to listen anymore. So many things we keep saying like this, negative versions. So remember, your negative versions, your negative words for yourself is the biggest attack on your hope. Don't speak that. But I have one person I meet, and that person, he was very weak. And that person was suffering from some disease. And everybody looking at the person used to say, oh my God, we don't know this brother is going to survive or not. And every time, everyone, whenever they go to visit that brother used to say, okay, see you next year again. When I will be healthy, I will see you again. So, see you at next festival. See you at next Christmas. At every time, to every visitor, he used to say something which he, as if he is going to do this next year. So 1 year timing he was giving to everybody. And everyone coming out of his room, they were forced to think, okay, I have to come back next year to see this person. I should meet him next year. This is his wish. Let's see. And that is why every person were keep checking about that brother who was not well. So for every visitor, the patient was lighting a lamp of hope in everyone's heart. And slowly, 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 he recovered. Hope is that element which will bring everything back. But hopeless will have everything but won't be able to actually do anything. It hopeless situation, hopeless person will not be able to do anything, anywhere, anytime. So keep hope, be optimistic. Miracles do happen. So do not wait for miracle. Work hard, but at least your work will do some miracle. Your efforts will become miracle in your life. Keeping hope, being optimistic, keeping faith on God and my efforts, accepting goodness from environment, appreciating what I have, and not focusing on that, what I don't have. This process is right way to live. So when we say, I hope you are going to do this, I hope, keep that hope, appreciate that hope. And whenever in your house, in your family, in your team, you usually say, you're a hopeless person, don't say that. Whenever you say that, I know you won't understand this. I know this is not your cup of tea. I know this is like this is like that. So don't say that, because your negative, hopeless feelings, you listen to it first. God may have destined you to get something special, but you, with your hopeless feelings, you just let it go. There was a story in our previous Hindi sessions we shared, and it is good to keep this story here. It so happened there was a person who was very God-loving person, and he was very religious, very good. And one day he had a lot of faith in God, love towards God. He was very calm, quiet person. One day he was just crossing the cliff, and it was all dark around. And somehow he was aware with the pathway, but somehow he has just slipped. And as he slipped, he fall down. He fall for quite some time. And that much time, he was not able to measure how down or how up means from how much distance he is falling. It was all dark around. So somehow, while he was falling down, he find um, one branch of the tree, and he hold that branch. So now he was hanging over that branch, and it was all dark here and there. And then he asked God, God help me, God help me, I just want to live. So there was this voice from inside, leave the branch. And this person gets so scared. How could I leave this branch? How could I let go of this branch? Because this is the only savior. I'm hanging with this branch only. So he was holding on to the branch. After some time again, there was another voice. It looks like God is speaking to him, saying, let go of this branch. Take off your hands from this branch. And again he said, look, I want to live. I do not trust you anymore. This branch is the only method I am alive. I don't know how down I will, how deep, I will fall further. So I don't want to leave this one, my holder or my hope. So I won't leave it. So he let his trust go on God. His love towards God has gone. His peace was already gone. And then he started feeling so cold outside. So he was feeling very cold. He was feeling very bad. And he thought, like, God is not going to help me. I don't know. Maybe I have to die hanging here on this branch only. So instead of creating good thoughts, he was creating bad thoughts. And actually, another day, next day, morning, his dead body was found. It was found hanging on that branch, cold, chilled, like tight body, just 2 feet above the ground. He was hanging 2 feet above the ground. It so happened when our love has gone, our peace is gone, our trust is gone, we lose hope immediately that God is not helping me, nobody taking care of me, I am all alone, I have to take my decision. We leave that optimism, and there we lose the game. So don't lose the game. Do not let go of your positivity. Think for good. Think for good. I will get some chance. I will get one way. I will find the method. I will proceed for it. Do not die before your death. Hope for your better future. Work towards it. Do not become hopeless. So hope is that propeller which will keep that right energy moving inside you, and you can go ahead. So this is what we wanted to share with you, and we have come to end of this live series. Our team is going to give you detailed information about that. Thank you. Om Shanti.